horses. Chick so gorgeous, Nagly is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage. Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like, getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be stalked by a lot of other people in the 2K community. How's that going to feel?
That's what I just asked about, actually, getting a logo, because I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience as well.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's going to be difficult because of my hair. I'm going to be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that and just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion and my jumping ability.
If you were going to select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard. Shooting guard, Michael Jordan. Small forward, me. Tim Duncan at the power forward. And center, Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is I was just about to say, he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you got to say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe, nah. This ain't mine.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time. Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic, so it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like a real face scan version of me, it's still surreal. So it's been a lot going on. It's been a while since I got in the game, but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
Actually, I'm better on the game now. I'm better in real life. I'm better on the game.
Okay,
so,
better in all aspects.
Exactly, for sure. I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Dowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations. Keep it up, and we'll see you for more event action in 2K23.
It's your boy Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody did my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game?
No.
Exactly.
Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good, but like this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double take. I'm like, this is a real game? Like.
So you're getting scanned today. How excited are you about that?
I'm super excited because A, now I get to play as myself in the game, and I'm gonna start playing more than I do normally. And then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it. They slowed it down a little bit. It's more realistic. Until I get in the park and I max out 99 overall, we're gonna see what really happens.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene, and it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy. Yeah.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one, I was a little like, it was a little hard for me on free throws, but this one, it seems like they made it a little bit easier for your boy. So I don't know, I'm super hyped. They said it was like an early version of the game, so super excited to see where it goes, but so far so good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says Be Legendary. And I think he's a legend, just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover, love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that. And yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan.
Yeah.
So I guess getting to play as me and my player, because I usually only play my player. So I guess that, but then also, since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think. The cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your My Player?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so you know, I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA 2K_2KTV.
We'll see you soon, and enjoy the game.
Bye.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Luka Doncic out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Durant. And it's Towns in at the 4.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Now, here's Durant. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
Look, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside. It's not just threes. It's that mid-range game, too.
On its way from Irving for 2. It's rebounded by Towns.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Bradley Beal. KD passes to Towns. Here's Doncic. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. He's with the ball on the sideline. Let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Now he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. The guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Thank you, David.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's KD after the made shot from Bradley Beal. And the rejection by Giannis.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
That one good for 2.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now Giannis after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Irving looking over the floor to the inside, and Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Curry. The pass to Durant. Over Leonard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Irving's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
10 points separating the teams. Curry against Irving. Curry on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Towns against Giannis. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Durant with some nice D.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Outside Curry. Towns down low. He's covered by Beal. Shot clock at 6. And it's Towns missing. And here are the East All-Stars now. 8-point game. And James throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Curry over Irving. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Outside Leonard. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Now here's Beal. Irving passes to LeBron. Fades back. And too long on the shot.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And the basket by Curry.
Sometimes you watch Steph get a shot up. You just appreciate what you're seeing. And perhaps the best shooter of all time.
Curry against Irving. And there's the drive. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 6.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Irving against Curry. He can't get that one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those.
Assisted.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. And it's going to be really hard to top that one.
No one covers. Curry's got 7.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's Irving. 6 points for him. Passes it to James. The kick out to Irving. Inside. Here's Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And here is Curry. He has 7. No good on the 3. Irving against KD. Irving dishes to Leonard. At the elbow, it's James. Pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. And to the Kumbo inside. Durant's there, and that one's good by Giannis.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Here's Irving following the basket by Stephen Curry. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Jokic with the bucket.
When you can shoot the ball like Jokic can from every level, that kind of versatility makes you a hard guard. And making mid-range shots just adds to his dangerousness.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And here are the East All-Stars now with a 9-point lead. And it's Leonard missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Doncic, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Doncic has got 8 points. KD against Leonard. Down low, here's Giannis. Nice D from Durant. And there's the feed to Curry. And no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Nobody near Irving. Off target from 3-point range. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They trail by 7. Jokic against LeBron. Here's Curry. And he banks in the layup. He's got 11.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And they double up James. Towns with the steal. Now the pass to Curry from deep 3-point range. Curry with another miss. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 5-point game.
You know, LeBron in the paint, I think, is major trouble for just about every defender. He can power his way to the basket, or he can pass you into being dizzy.
Now, here's Jokic. Back to KD. And the 3 off target.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Nobody near Leonard. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry with a wide open look. knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Leonard looking over the floor. Irving from long range. And Jokic with the rebound. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Durant for 3. The shot, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Durant against Leonard. Six to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. East All-Stars lead by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got Domantas Sabonis. Young is out there with Harden. Then it's Butler. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Young.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
They get it back. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Embiid.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
Harden finds Young. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the East All-Stars.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Embiid. Sabonis grabs the board. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
He's such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Mitchell against Harden. Mitchell kicks to DeRozan. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, Lillard. It's all in by the East All-Stars. Butler passes to Young. Shoots over Lillard, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Butler. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
3-pointer, Lillard traps in the tray. Lillard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Harden against Mitchell.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Driving the lane. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
No surprise seeing Embiid rise up like that. Fantastic at getting around the defense on the offensive glass there.
Outside Tatum. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And good that time.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Embiid against Sabonis. And they double up Embiid. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise. It's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's Butler. Over Lillard. Butler, no good. DeRozan with it. Kicks to Mitchell. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Mitchell against Harden. Over Mitchell. Harden's shot is off.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Lillard outside. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Tries again. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the West All-Stars. Young looking around. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the East. MP comes in for Young. Nurkic checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. Down low, here's Harden. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Embiid.
Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps.
That free throw good from Harden.
Harden's career, as we all know, is littered with huge stats, but he recently became the first player in NBA history to post a 30-point triple-double in a debut game with a new team.
MP outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Inside, there's Lillard. Over MP, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
During the seeding games in the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs. Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
That one is off. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Doncic is checked in for Lillard.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
DeRozan against Butler. Nurkic trying to get open, and DeRozan throws it down.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
Butler kicks to Harden. Left side, Sabonis. Hall passes to Butler. From deep. And MP with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his third assist on the night. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 14. DeRozan against Butler. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Catching up on the changes for the East. James checked in for Sabonis. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Butler. And Beal subbed in for James Harden. Durant's checked in for the West. Hall, no good. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
MP with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic outside. Pass to DeRozan. Clock at 6. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Nurkic can't hit. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. James dishes to Leonard. Hall passes to Leonard. Back to MP. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Durant. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Durant's got his second bucket.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
Hall, that's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Doncic outside to the paint. And finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The lead is 15. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Leonard kicks to Beal. Passes it to Hall. Green breaking loose. Hall, no good. DeRozan scanning the floor. Doncic finds Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes.
Now here's DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Some changes here for the East. Antetokounmpo comes in for Green, and Irving subbed in for MP. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic has checked in for Nurkic. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Curry subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Leonard.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Curry against Irving. They double-team Curry. Outside Durant. Puts it up from 15. No good off the back of the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Towns. 43 seconds left in the first half. Here's Durant. And the rejection by Giannis. Beal gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 7.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
And the pass to Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Western All-Stars ball.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. Curry, good for 3. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Irving kicks to Leonard. Sweet move. Basket, good.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
And so it's the East All-Stars taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. 1.5 remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Doncic, and it's Jokic in at center. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the West All-Stars. Outside Leonard. Pass to Irving. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's KD. Looking to get it going. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Antetokounmpo passes to Leonard.
And the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Curry against Irving. They double-team Curry. Towns in the corner. Drills it from outside. Towns has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Outside Leonard. On the wing, Irving. Outside, Beal. Unable to get that one. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Irving against Jokic. To the inside. Leonard with the steal. Outside Irving. Back to Leonard. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Takes it out to Leonard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. It's Durant on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Durant's got 7.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Irving kicks to Beal. Sinks the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And there's the call on Curry.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the East. Outside Leonard. Back to Beal. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Sabonis finds Irving. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
It's Curry outside. East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And there's the pass to Beal. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Butler is checked in for the East. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the West. Now Jokic. Towns is double. Pass to Curry. Will it go? Nice spin off the left rim and in. Curry's got 19 points.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Sabonis, the pass to Irving. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Latrey. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Mitchell. Towns. Great positioning on the putback.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Here's Irving. He's got 15. Lets it go from 11. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Jokic inside, defended by Sabonis. Jokic, no good. And it's Beal in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Beal's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, a fine passer at his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
Mitchell looking it over. Great D that time from Beal. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the East All-Stars. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. That shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. For 3, Mitchell. Doesn't go that time. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Here's Irving, and he drives in. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach. The Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Here's Curry. That one's off, still out of sync. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's Butler. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Jokic. At the top of the key, Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
After being selected first overall in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns averaged a double-double in his first year. He was the unanimous Rookie of the Year that season and just the 5th such Rookie of the Year in league history.
James Harden, he's checked in for Beal. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Jokic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Kevin Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Damian Lillard in for Stephen Curry. Down low. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
And DeRozan kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving to the basket. The shot misses. And here is Antetokounmpo. 16 points for him. Outside Irving. Some solid defense from Lillard.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've got.
Whoa, what a finish!
Assist goes to...
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Sabonis, the pass to Harden. Into the lane. Count that bucket. Harden's got his third bucket of the night.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
And Lillard kicks to DeRozan. Passes it to Towns. Towns is double. Back to DeRozan. Plenty of space. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Excellent decision that time by DeRozan. No wasted time at all, and no reason to. I mean, when you're as good as he is from mid-range, let it happen.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Harden. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And some changes here for the East. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Trae Young subbed in for Irving. And West also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Lillard, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Pass to Tatum. Over Adebayo. Tatum's shot is off. And the West All-Stars have possession. DeRozan passes to Adebayo. And that one, good. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Harden gets the bucket.
You know, very few players have the license from three-point range that Harden has, and his license has no expiration date on it.
Loads it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Young passes to Harden. He feeds it to Butler. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. Sabonis trying to get open. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 7 points.
And defensively, everyone wants to body up Young. And he expects that and has the body control to combat it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
James checked in for the East. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jimmy Butler. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard kicks to Tatum. Young outside. Over Lillard. Young, no good. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Lillard against Young. 2 points. That one goes.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Doncic outside. .43 seconds left in the third quarter. Count the basket. He's got 15.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Harden against Doncic. Doncic with the steal. Here's Lillard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Leonard against Adebayo. Leonard dishes to Harden. No good with the layup. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. East All-Stars ahead, running away with this one. And will return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Trae Young is out there with Harden. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's LeBron James. And it's Leonard in at the power forward. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. There's the drive.
Explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Young, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
DeRozan passes to Adebayo. East grabs the miss. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Young. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 7th assist in the game.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
It's good from long range.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Leonard against Adebayo. Knocked away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. DeRozan against Tatum. Right side, DeRozan. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. LeBron passes to Tatum. Off target with his 3.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
They get it back.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
He takes it in. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
You know, once LeBron's hit the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, because he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in the season.
And the jam by Harden.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. it gets them going.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Beal comes in for Trae Young. That free throw good from Harden. But between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Leonard against Jokic. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket, and it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
Outside, KD. Over Giannis. Outside Durant. Over James. And James pulls it down. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Now, here's Doncic. Jokic high post. Antetokounmpo's there. Jokic has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 22 points.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Here's Durant. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
And the Greek Freak, boy, I tell you, certainly gets the green light. I mean, from that position especially. He's really developed into a nice scorer from that spot on the floor.
They need this. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. It's rebounded by the West. Outside Curry. Back to KD. Looking to end his cold spell. That's good on the jump shot. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Leonard with the ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
To the paint. And LeBron throws it down.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
KD looking around. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. And it's the East with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Durant, the pass to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Giannis outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. The shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Harden outside. That one's not going to go. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's KD. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's Harden with the drive. Yes, that goes in. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes, doing it again.
Curry kicks to Jokic. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Floats it up for James. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
Giannis against Towns. Curry looking around. Back to Towns. Here's the three. And the three ball is good. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Outside Leonard. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. Knows when to go for that alley-oop.
And they double up Doncic. Inside, Towns, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Beal against Doncic. Beal the pass to Harden. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
And the basket by Harden.
And, you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
Outside Curry. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. KD against Leonard. And James with the basket on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 9 assists now tonight.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
LeBron against Jokic. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure.
Harden against Curry. Harden draws the double. Giannis high post. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Curry against Harden. Curry can't get it to go. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 12-4 run. It's 9 seconds. And
Harden, an absolute vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Outside Curry. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the West All-Stars.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.